All right, cool. So I'm going to show you guys the new map, the new Hardhat map, and just like a lot of different lines you can use. So my like third time playing this map, I got like 34 and 12. I went 34 and 12 on Domination. So I'll show that clip after I show you how to use the map here. Then I'll show you that gameplay and I'll go through commentary and stuff with it. But let's go ahead and learn how to play this map. So when I play this map, since I didn't know it yet, I use all my basic tactics I teach in my other videos, where just how to get good at capture the flag and Call of Duty in general. It's think about it as real life. So if you're going to approach, if you think someone might be here, right, you're going to duck down, take a quick peek first, and then shoot, right? So don't just run around from place to place. Think about how can I get in my best position, just in case someone comes here and here. I don't want to just run like this, because what if someone runs around here or comes right here? I need to think about how can I be in the best possible position. So I might go from here, to here like this, and look over there. I'm gonna be in the best position I can. Or maybe I'm gonna, be here for a second and just kind of wait and listen, and then come out here and look over there, and if you don't know the map yet, then you still need to, but I'm going to teach you the map anyway. So it's good to play the game that way in general, is to go from cover to cover, right? Okay, anyway. So in capture the flag, I usually talk about it in the case of capture the flag. So there's one flag here. And so I'm going to show how do you defend this flag. So you can either be a runner or a defender, right? There's different ways to defend. You can also play like I call it like mid defense, which is or aggressive defense, which is where you go toward their spawn more and hold off a line. And this map's interesting because there's just this line and this line. There's really no middle line to come down. Now technically there's this road over here that comes like this, but you can watch it all from here. So from this position, you can actually watch everything. You can be here and watch people coming this way and then coming this way, right? So this is actually a really good place to play defense. If you sit on this wall right here, and I recommend, popping up like this, and then when you can, sit on here like this, like do an actual mount. People like to sit right here and they like to mount on this tractor. So just be ready to shoot their head off of that. They like to mount up here as well, so be ready to shoot them there. And sometimes it's beneficial to pop up and down like this, when you get in gunfights. So this is a really good position. If you hold this position, the other team will be pissed off at you, call you a camper, whatever. But that's part of capture the flag, is you're defending the flag. You want to try to hold the best possible positions. And a lot of people like playing that way. You can get a lot of kills that way. You can get a good kill death ratio by doing this. So if you don't mind playing, you can also just play defense here for a little bit, and then you can like move on and start making your way to the flag or something like that. So, but anyway, if you just want to be helpful to your team, this is one place you can be. Another place you can be is just right here and just watch all this. You can also, come over here, and you can't really see as much here. And when you're here, you can pop up and down, and you can listen. If you hear them come this way, you can shoot them there like this. But from here, you can really see, you can see them coming down this way, and you can see if they're coming up this way here. So they can either be coming through this area right here, or they can be coming this way, right? So they come around underneath this way, or they can come, jump over through this window and come this way. So these are two good areas to be. One guy there, one guy here, and that you guys can like defend the flag pretty well. Now, of course, you guys are so close together, so a good well-thrown grenade, make sure you're running EOD. All right, so let's go ahead and make our way this way to show aggressive defense places you can be, and also how to try to make from here to the flag if you want to go this way to make it to the flag. So because there's someone here, you want to first stay here and try to take this guy or this guy out first before you head up. I don't recommend really going this way because there's really not a whole lot you can cover. You can do here. You're gonna be open. So instead, you can go around like this and go through here after you've taken those guys out. Make sure there's no one here. You can go, and then I like to make my way over here just to kind of check over here so I have some cover, so I can check over here. And then unfortunately, once you get here, you're kind of exposed, but they're going to be shooting and most likely head glitching right here in this little dip. And so you can, make sure to shoot there, and you can work away. Now you can also go that way, and then here you can make sure no one's over here. And this is actually a decent spot to be to try to take this away from them. So if you can work your way up this way, being here is a decent spot to be. The problem is you can get killed from behind when they come this way. So, throw a mine there, so you know, if it blows up as you're fighting, you hear that blow up, just go over and get ready to shoot someone coming this way. If you have a buddy or something that can help you, and you know someone's there, they might be able to shoot them before they shoot you. So this can be a decent spot to be right here and just not, you know, get this place away from them. You could even just go right here if you feel more comfortable like that, because then this blocks you from over there. Still making your way up. I like to come here and make sure no one's coming up this way. They only can come one way from here, which is up this way. They can come on either side here though. So I just, you know, look for a second, listen, make sure no one's there. You can make your way around this way. Again, just be careful as you go from cover to cover. Make sure no one's there as you come over here. I usually like to just peek this corner right here when I'm looking over here. And if you're playing Domination, this is one of the actual flags right here. And then you know, come down here, duck down when you're here. They can also be over there, so just, you know, be aware of that. Go from pillar to pillar here, just kind of head glitching the pillars, and make your way over here to their flag. Right now, because this is, you know, like all this over here is their spawn spot, you can try to take this off of them, you know, by being here and try to make them not come up here. The problem is they can come from behind you, right? So rather, this is a good way when you're on the other side of the map to be here, but not so much when your flag's on the side that we started on, because they can come right behind you here. So because they can come this way and kill you, this isn't necessarily a good spot to hold mid defense. But maybe here, because then you can still hear, if you throw a mine over here, you can still hear it go off. So if they try to come this way, you can hear that mine go off and come over here and get ready to shoot them. But I would say at the tractor, honestly, that's the best place. But now we're just talking about if we want to continue on and we don't, you know, we don't really want to play mid defense or hardcore defense anymore, you can make yourself this way. And then as you make yourself this way, listen here. Stay here for a second and listen. This is their spawn, right? So I like to come like, I don't like to go that way. I like to come here. Listen, if you have an extra mine or you're using restock, you can actually throw one right here and get ready for them to blow up when they come around. And you know, get ready for a fight here, because, you know, I would do a quick peek like this, you know, it's like just quick peek just to see if anyone's there or not, and then get ready to fight here. This is, you know, they have the advantage here if they're using any of this, you know, they're using any of this right here, they have the advantage because they're head glitching, right? But you can come up here and then, you know, kill everyone that's here, and then the flag I think is somewhere here or whatever. You can grab the flag and then go back the way you came, right? So that's a really cool way to go. There's one other way you can go, which is this right here. So this, I'm going to go ahead and go back here so you can see. This is like the middle lane. I forgot to set the time, so I'm gonna have to fix this. Hold on. All right, so here I went ahead and set it to capture the flag as well. So when you start on this side, you can also go this way. Make sure no one's coming that way, and then you can either jump out here, just assume someone's gonna be here, and just jump and pre-fire, just assuming that someone's there. When I go this way, I like to throw a mine right here just in case someone comes behind me, because this tunnel leads over there, and I'll show you where that leads in a little bit. When I come this way, I like to be right here and duck down, and this is a good spot to be to like shooting one that's coming this way. This is actually a decent spot to hold out for a while, especially if you know you have someone over here, if you're playing like hardpoint or something. Playing Domination, you know, you could throw a thing behind you and close the doors. Playing flag, this isn't such a good spot just because people can come behind you, but you could close these doors behind you and then throw a mine right here. So if they try to come through, it goes off and then you'll hear it. And if it doesn't kill them, then you can, you know, get ready to fight these guys behind you. And we make our way this way. I like to come here to this pillar and just kind of be here. And then everything else is the same as I already showed you, right? If you start on this side over here and you decide to come this way, you can come this way as well. So come down here, be ready to, you know, shoot. Either you can like jump to try to surprise them, just pre-shoot here. So it's like just be ready to fire here. Oh, that's pretty cool how my purple bullets light up the tunnel. That's pretty neat. Now, what I like when I come through this tunnel, I like to be pre-aimed. Yeah, it's a little bit slower. Or I like to go like this, like pre-aim, be standing though, and then just kind of walk and aim again, walk and aim again, and listen. You know, walk, aim, and then listen in between to see if anyone's, like when I'm back here, right? And I don't like to be in the middle, okay? So you have a little bit of back and forth here. So be to one side, right? A little bit. And just listen to see if anyone's running. From here, you know, you can come like this to try to see if anyone's up here. This way, it's kind of like getting behind them, just in case they're already looking that way. You can kind of, you know, hit them here. You can also go this way, right here. Right? It's kind of a bad spot there though. Or you can come around this way. Right? And there's the flag, and then you can go get the flag and come back the way you came. And when you get the flag here, if you came that way, go back the way you came. And I recommend maybe not go through tunnels. It really depends on where your teammates are at and if people have been going through those tunnels or not. You might want to go back this way, but there might be some people over there. So you just got to pay attention to which way you came and, you know, where people are at on the map. We can go back where you came. And let's go and talk about if you wanted to go this way now. And if there's any sort of like aggressive defense area you can be. Easy, or just an easy place to get kills. I like to talk about those places too. So I already talked about the different defense places you can be. Of course, you could be in here. It's not a horrible place to be. This is kind of in your way, but you can hear the people that are coming this way, and you can like shoot them here. And there's like a big brain move you can do here. So if you do see one coming this way, right? Or if you're ever like, excuse me, if you ever run through here like this and you're running this way, sometimes it's good just to throw a mine here. Listen for a second. If you hear someone running this way, go like this because they're coming to come around here and kill whoever's in here. Run back around this way and kill them in the back. So a little bit of a big brain move you can do there. So shoot here. If you see someone coming this way, right, and you see them running that way, just jump out and shoot them in the back. Don't try to cut them off this way here, right? Because they're most likely going to know that someone's in there. They're going to run here and be ready to fire on you. Okay, so this is a decent place to be to cut people off on this whole section here. I don't think you can get on top of this. I'm just kind of curious if you can get on top of this. Oh, I actually can right here. That's actually pretty cool to challenge people on their flag from here. I never even thought of this. This right here is excellent. You can pop down, shoot up. Yeah, I'm going to try that next time. That's a good spot to be. Anyway, so I wonder if you can run across this. Oh, you sure can. That's pretty cool. So anyway, you can come in here. I'm just going to show you that, you know, this does exist. You know, they come down these stairs here. They can come over that way. That's the tunnel right there. You can also mount up right here and get ready to shoot people. So you can come through this way, or you can come up this way, you know, and get ready to shoot them here. They're that way, this way. And just know that they can be coming through all these different areas here. This is kind of a cheap spot to be. I've seen people do this. You can kind of hear people if they're coming this way, and you can also kind of peek out and like shoot them as they're coming this way when you hear them. Or if they come up this way, you can shoot them. And it's a decent spot to get a couple kills, but eventually someone's gonna know you're here and probably kill you. But you can stay here for a second, get a couple kills, and then I can move on. I like to use this truck. You can like shoot through the windows here, and you can shoot up that way. And then I like to be here when I'm shooting down here. You can also get up on the truck and just duck down so you have a little bit of cover. Make your way this way. Shoot all this. I come through each one of these when I come this way. And then pop over and grab the flag. Make sure when you come here, just kind of check, make sure no one's over there. And make sure no one's over that way. And then take the flag back the way you came. So alternatively, you could also go up this way. Instead of going underneath, you can go up this way. Make your way to this little cover here. See if anyone's coming this way. Make sure there's no one like here or here when you're looking, coming through the tunnel. You can just hop over this way. I can't remember if you can get up right here or not. No, you can't. You can go that way, which we just did. You can come down this way. Make sure that you're looking here. pop, make sure to get ready to shoot here, or just, oops, I meant to just sprint by here, or you can sprint and jump by here. And then if anyone shot at you, then you can go back in and challenge them if you want. Or just throw a bomb right here or something. From here, you got this little, oops, come on, mount this side. There you go. You can mount here for a second, just kind of see if anyone's up there. You can also go this way, like I showed before. I think you might be able, you can kind of jump like that and get a quick peek to see if anyone's there. And then you can pop up if there's not. Or you can go around this way. I like to stay behind this thing so I get some cover and just kind of make my way. This is a good spot to be to challenge these guys over here because you got a little bit of cover. Got a little bit of cover here as well. No one's there. I like to usually just come right here just to kind of make sure that no one was running away, so you can like shoot them and then grab the flag and run back the way you came. I usually run this way with the flag because I have all this cover here just in case people are coming this way. And make your way back. Right, so that's pretty much it. I mean, there's some other places you can probably be, but those are some really good lines to run. And when you're on this side, I already showed you how you can come through the tunnel there. Now, what if we're on, let's start on this side now. So if we're on this side, there's different ways you can go get the flag. So you can go all the ways we came. It's just in reverse, right? But from here, where can you defend? Like if you wanted to defend this flag, they can come there. They can come here. It's all from this path, but they can come either way here. They can come up here. They can come through here, or they can come over that way. So there's a lot of ways, 5 different directions they can come. And it's impossible to watch them all. I mean, I've seen people sit here, for example. Not a good spot to be necessarily, but they can see everything. I've seen people try to be like here. They can like listen this way and pop up and out again and go over here. I don't know if I would try to defend the flag so much in any of these spots over here, but you can be here for a second and just kind of use this as cover to shoot people come up this way. You can also be like right here because it and go back further, so you kind of on a head glitch kind of because you're back farther so they can't really see all your body, and you can kind of shoot people come up this way a little bit. But then you're exposed to all this side. You can also be right here for a second just to kind of defend right here for a little bit. You can also be right here. You can see them coming that way and that way, but this doesn't offer you a whole lot of defense, but you can hear people behind you. So you just got to decide, which way do you want to defend. So if you want to defend this line or you want to defend that way. So if you're going to defend this line, you can do it from here, or you can be like right here and just kind of defend this area as they come. You can be behind, here and shoot, or you can be behind this one, pop up and down, and just kind of, shoot these guys. And get used to like pop up and down when you're in gunfights, like boom, and then duck down, and then pop back up again. It really throws off their, their rhythm, and you can like see like, especially if they like shoot right back at you, and then you're already ducking, and now all their bullets are missing, and they just let off their clip, and then you come back up and shoot them again. And especially if they let off their clip and they have to reload. But I just like pop down for a second, using come back up and re-challenge again. Make sure no one's coming this way. So, but from here, and I don't like to be here so much because they might be able to see you from like up here, So if you're on this one or this one back here, they can't do that. And then this one's kind of hard to see over though. And then here you're also exposed. But it's a decent cover, to defend over here. You can always throw a mine up there and then you'll hear it go off. But being back a little bit like this is fine. You can still use this as cover a little bit. And just kind of pay attention to if you throw a mine up there somewhere, so that way you can hear it go off. So it's an okay spot to be, to defend this side, because they can come through here or they can come through here. You can be here as well. This isn't so well though, because when they come running, it's hard to see them. By the time you see them, they're right in your face, and like they can like kill you. It's hard. It's just harder to do that because of frame. There's a frame advantage and stuff. And so if they're just like running at you, they might see you before you see them, and then you're dead before you can get a chance to fire at them. So I don't like this spot here. It's not such a good spot. If you're in here, this isn't really a good spot to be, but if you are going to be, like, you can be like right here and have a little bit of head glitch and kind of shoot people coming this way. But the problem is people can be running this way and come behind you and shoot you, and you're missing all the people that are coming this way, right? Most of them will be coming this way and not that way anyways. Another good spot to be when you're on this side of the map is here. Head glitching right here and just shooting everyone coming from over there and over here trying to get your flag, right? And their flag's right there. That's where they're respawning at. So you're basically spawn killing them. And once you see it's opening, you might be able to go get the flag. And also, you know, mounting up really helps like beam your shots. It makes you get really nice, easy shots. So I would get used to mounting. It comes in really handy. This is a decent spot to be as well. But the best spot to be, I think, is here. The really aggressive spot to be in when you're on this side of the map. And you can just kill them all as they're spawning here. And they might be trying to come through this way too. This is so annoying sometimes if you get a really good person, like, you know, pop up and down. Don't just sit here like this. You know, pop down for a second, pop back here, kind of wait for a second, come up, shoot again, mount, get some really good kills, come back again, wait for a second, you know, come back up again. Like, it can be really annoying for the other teammate to kill you here. Know that there's gonna be someone right here. So whenever you're coming that way, just get ready to shoot right there. Might want to get closer this way when you pass. I shouldn't have done that. That's slower than just running and jumping. And then just, you know, keep an eye here, make sure no one's here, and then get the flag and you can take it back to your side. Right, so that's, you know, a way to come over here and get the flag, and this is a really good aggressive defense spot. You're like pretty much blocking them from coming this way. You're also just killing them on their spawn, so you make it difficult for them to go get the flag at all. You can also, when you come this way, we talked how you can come up this way as well to go get the flag. I recommend, you know, staying here for a second, listening. Make sure no one's coming up that way. Make sure no one's back here. Right? You can go that way, but then you're kind of just wasting your time going that way though. And this is not such a good spot to be, so it's not the best way to come, I don't think. But you can try to run across and jump here and be here and come with the flag. And of course, if you just wanted to disrupt things, you can come over here and see if anyone's coming this way. And then kind of be here and get ready to shoot people coming this way and up there. All right, so I don't recommend that. It's not really that helpful. Right, so that's one way you can go and way you can defend. Now, what if you want to defend this way over here? You know, like I said, there is this position here. It's not too bad. You have all this blocking you. They can still come behind you right there. But if you know someone is guarding that way, then this isn't so bad. Or you can hop over here. So now you're defended from all this. So if you hear someone over there, then you know they're there, and you can just kind of be here shooting people coming up this way, listening to if they're coming that way, and just get ready to defend this area like that. Let's go ahead and make our way this way. Get ready to shoot them coming through here. See if they're coming through the tunnel. See if they're coming underneath this way. It's a good spot just to look for a second. Come around this way. Get ready to shoot people coming through here. See if they're coming up this way. Get behind this. Kind of look. I usually get right here. I am in the video. I actually do a really cool. I kill 2 people in here. I kill 1 person, come back, reload, get in a gunfight. He retreats because I think he's reloading. So I switch to my rocket launcher and boom, I blow him away. On this case, I have my rocket launcher. So you can be. This is actually a decent spot to be right here. Aggressive defense. You know, just if you can get here, and just in case someone's down here, you don't know it, throw that there, and you can just be here and just whacking them all right as they're trying to come this way. Just taking, you know, challenging, taking fights, mount up sometimes, and just whacking all these people coming this way. Also, you have a really good, if someone is head glitching this box over here, from here you have a really good, boom, you can shoot them if there's someone there. I've actually been, it's hard to see them too. Like I've been there head mounting here, shooting people coming this way, and someone's right here and they shoot me, and I couldn't even see them. It's really hard to see them from here. But I'll go there and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So you can go this way and get the flag and go back the way you came. So if I'm like right here, it's really hard to kind of see someone right there. You don't like, especially if you're like right here. They can see me, but it's really hard for me to see them. I'm not like, especially if I'm like right here, for example. I think they can still see me, but I can't see them. especially if, like right here, it's just hard. Um, Even if you're like right here on the edge, it's, you know, just make sure to start looking. I'm going to start looking over here before, and make sure I just keep my eye, you know, every now and then flick my eye gaze over there as I'm getting ready to shoot all this. Okay, when you get up here, you can also go down. So you can be like, you can also go down this way. Especially if you just feel like the gun challenge there is too difficult. Try to come down here and challenge them, right? And then now that I know that this is here, you can like challenge all the people right here and just kind of chill right here. This might be an actually decent spot. Also, that either that spot or this spot right here, because you can see further over here. You can see them actually entering this building and kill them before they even enter it. And this can be an annoying spot to really put some hurt down on them. I like use the actual ground to your defense right here, because you kind of get a head glitch here. Come get the flag and make your way back. So those are all good spots. They're all good lines to run. And those are some good spots to be. Turn my phone off. I have no idea who this is. But he's in my game. So I don't know how this person entered my game, but he's in my game right now. So anyway, you can also go down this way. I'm gonna listen for this guy. He's coming. I'm almost out of bullets. Oh, there we go. Hey Shane, is that your friend? So this is my nephew, and I think it's his buddy. All right, cool. So now I'm going to go ahead and go through and commentate some Domination gameplay. So the first thing, I just throw a mine right down there just in case they try to come up the thing while we're securing. I'm going to come to the right here. This is like my third time playing this map when I recorded this gameplay here. And I went 34 and 12. I mostly focus on my kill-death ratio more than anything else when I play Call of Duty. But, you know, I still try to play the objective here and there. And you can do both, you know, you can focus on your KD. Now, because I don't really know this map yet, at this particular time, I am, you know, playing it safe. But this is how you should play anyway. But, you know, there are certain, as you start to learn the map, there's certain cover you can learn to get to where you need to go to fast. So I'm trying to make it to A, not because I want to take A. That's not how you play capture the flag, right? We have C right now. That's our spawn. If I take A, I'm going to swap the spawns. I just want to get enough of A. I throw a mine that way just in case. Notice I'm using, I keep getting new mines because I'm using the perk. Replenish, whatever it's called. Those shots are always hard for me when someone like moves left or right, because you have to like track. Tracking shots are definitely harder than any other kind of shot. There's 3 kills in a row right there. Now, if I knew this map better, I would have went over there to the left where I showed you, where you can get a head glitch on that little hill right there. That would have been a better place to be. And so I'm trying to just help them secure B, which is basically what I do. So in not capture flag, sorry, in Dominate, yeah, right here. See, that's where not like down more is where you want to be more. I'm trying to go up to see if I could see anyone else and help them capture B. I'm being careful because I don't know the map yet, and you want to kind of treat it like real life anyways. I decided I'm going to go ahead and cluster strike it to kill some people that are on it. And hopefully that'll help them get it. I'm coming back this way here just to make sure our C is okay. And I'm going to go around this way to B. I could tell on the map I saw all my buddies over here, so I knew that it was safe to just run up here. Because I saw that they were all the triangles were there, no one was dying. This is actually a hard flag to capture right here because there's so many good spots for them to shoot you at. Just good lines of sight. So I try to help them capture, and notice I died. If I didn't actually run up and try to help them capture, I probably wouldn't have died. So you gotta, keep that in mind. And that's mainly what you're fighting for. So whenever you're playing capture the flag, you're mainly holding your, have at least a couple people, at least one person defending your flag. So your spawn flag, in this case our spawn flag is C. And then B is the flag that we're trying to go and capture, so we're holding 2 flags. That's what you want to do. Stop trying to like go to the opposite one. If you're on A, stop trying to go to C. If you're on C, stop trying to go to A. Like, stop trying to flip the spawns. It's not beneficial. Unless that's the only way you can try to hold 2 flags. If you can manage to hold, A and C and then just give them B. It's very rare that that happens, though. It's a good spot to be, as I already talked about in this video. That person just ran by, and then I didn't think they were going to turn around right away. If I hadn't been reloading, that person would have been dead for sure. Oh, and then the only reason why when I come over to A, I forgot to mention why I did that. So the reason why I come over to A and I put a little bit of time on it and then leave is because if you have even a speck of your color on it, right now it's red. If I put even a speck of blue on it, then it's contested and neither person's getting points for that flag. My teammate shot at me. I was like, what was that? Right, in this case, we're taking A now, and we're probably going to lose C now. So the spawns are probably going to flip. But if we can manage to hold A and C, and this map seems one that might be possible, because from here you can actually cover B and kind of help cover like the path to C. I should have, if I was paying attention right there, I would have saw that A was being taken while I was up there shooting, and I would have realized they were behind me because they were taking A behind me, and then I could have turned around and prepared for them, but I didn't. So like I said, that was like my 3rd time playing the map, and mistakes are made anyways, even when you do know a map. But yeah, so if you have even a little bit of color right there, see how they put a little bit of red on B? That's all you need for it to be contested. And at that point, that flag is earning neither person points. So you have to fully own a flag. It has to be fully in your color. And so even if it looks like it's full in your color, just always run over the flag just to make sure. Because it might just be a sliver of their color on it. Right here, this is good. I realized, like I said, it's only my 3rd time playing, but I started to see, hey, this is kind of a decent head glitch spot I can be right here. So like I said, I'm playing mostly for, if I would have played more for points, we might have won this game. Not for points, but more, well, I guess points, yeah, technically you are getting points for playing the objective. If I would have played more for objective, we might have won this game. But I was more focused on my KD, and I like going, whatever I went in this game, 32-12, whatever it is, you'll see here at the end. So that, you always want to make sure to check for that spot, because I learned that there's often people just camping right there. And capture the flag, not so much, but in Domination it's more common. I like to throw a mine right there because it helps protect our flag, just in case someone tries to get it. You'd be surprised how many people actually die to that, because they just don't pay attention. If you find yourself dying a lot to claymores and mines and such, try using Spotter, the perk Spotter. My wife really loves it. And it really it basically lets you see all mines and stuff as if they're glowing, and then you can actually mark them for your teammates. So now your teammates will also see them glowing. They kind of glow like yellow, and you can see them through walls and everything. I think you see them through walls. Just makes it really easy to spot them, so you don't get blown up anymore. This is pretty cool. So I turn away, I come back and re-challenge. I realized he must be reloading. I switched to my launcher, and boom. There's one more person in there, I think, or just in case, I threw another launcher in there just to make sure. I check there just to make sure no one's there. I'm being careful here. Someone behind me. I hear them running around, so I just wait for them. And I probably shouldn't have done that, right? A bigger brain move would have been to run all the way back around, where they go jump through that window and run around and chase them from the back side and shoot them in the back. That would have been a better big brain move to do. And I've done that in other gameplay. Because if you just wait for them to jump out and shoot you, then you're giving them a big advantage to kill you. Notice how I go from cover to cover. I don't just run. So one of the best things you can do in domination or capture the flag or any mode, period, just stop running from place to place. Like stop trying to just run to an objective or just run around. Like go from cover to cover, right? So if you're trying to get to a specific spot of what's wrong with my mouth? If you're trying to get to a specific spot on the map, stop just running to it. That's how you're going to die a lot. Instead, go from cover to cover. Think smart. Think about it as if it were real life. If this were real life and these bullets can actually kill you, how would you get from point A to point B, right? You're trying to get to a certain part. How would you get there? Would you just run? Of course not, right? You would be taking cover. You would think about what's my next cover I can get to, you know, my next safest spot I can be in. I could already talked about in this video. This is a really good spot to be in right there on the tractor. You can actually defend the flag here really well. But you have to be careful from behind you, so I recommend throwing some mines behind you, and that's why I'm kind of like going over here and just kind of checking, because their A flag is right there, and it's easy for them to come up behind you. This is actually a decent spot to be as well, and it lets me hear people coming from my left better, which will be coming from A. As you see right now, we have a little speck of blue on A, which is good. That means they're not getting points for A. But notice our C is also not getting points. I can see now we're starting to capture C back. It's good to try to just look up at those three icons there and just try to see what colors they are and, you know, what's happening, so you can kind of get an idea of map awareness and what's happening around you. Right now that C, I think it had a speck of red on it. I think someone just stepped on it though and got it all blue again. B has a speck of red on it, so neither one of us are getting points for that. But they're also not getting points for A right now, which is good. So we can come over here and I wouldn't recommend taking A like he's doing now. I would have preferred to try to hold down C and just put a mark on A so that they're not getting points for it. You know, like fill it up halfway or so and then run back to C and defend it. Like right now, C is just colored again. I think we actually end up losing this game, which is fine because I don't really play these modes to win. Like oftentimes I like to win capture the flag. I really love that mode, but my priority is my KD, so my KD comes before winning. But I was already doing really good in this game. You know, like I said, I went like 32 or 34 and 12, whatever it is, which you'll see in a bit. The gun I'm using right now is the M4, by the way. I finally got it platinum, which is awesome. I've been using the GRA lately. It's really good. The M4 just doesn't feel as good as it used to, and so I'm really liking the GRA. Also, the Ram 7 is just kicking ass, man. It feels like it just melts so fast. I'm just throwing some safety rockets down there because I know they like to come up that way, and that's the way they're going to come to be most likely. So I'm just like, oh, let's see if I can get some kills if anyone's coming around that corner. Also, notice how I kind of like jump like that, like hop, jump around a corner aiming. From my end, it doesn't really look like I'm moving that much, right? Like my camera doesn't really seem like it moves that much. It's pretty easy to keep your aim. I remember I talked about that spot before already in the video. It's good to it's easy to keep your aim while you're jumping around a corner like that. But from their point of view, you're actually jumping like you are. I just want to see if I can get up here, and I can't. Like I said, I'm just trying to figure out the map because it's like my third time playing it. But I recognize this spot right away. I'm like, this is a pretty good spot to be in. But yeah, so when you jump around a corner, you know, pre-aiming and jump around a corner, get ready to shoot somebody, from their point of view, you're fully jumping. So you're actually a harder target to hit, especially get a headshot on. And they're an easy target for you to hit. So it is kind of an advantage to jump around a corner like that, and if you know where they're going to be and like pre-aim shoot. Maybe even just pre-shoot it, just assume they're going to be there. All right, so that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, do me a favor, smash that like button. No, like really just hit it for a second. It takes you a second to smash it. All right, thanks.